just busy wishing my friend Aaron Berger a happy birthday, and I didn't realize it was a big one.
It was a big one.
Yes. Congratulations.
Thank you,
happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
We are here together celebrating an HP moment like you probably have never seen before. $299 for an HP laptop. Are you serious? That it's got it's touch screen, and you're gonna love that. Now, there's a couple things I need to share because you can see there's a range on the price on the graphic between $299 and $349. For another $49, if you want to get a printer, it's an HP printer. It's literally an HP printer. You can get it with or without. Most of you are going to get it with because this is an amazing all-in-one printer. You can see. It's a big printer, and then you're getting, isn't it, $25?
I was going to interrupt. I was like, can I interrupt you already?
Yeah.
When you get it with the printer, you get a $25 ink card, like a gift certificate, basically. So it's really only like an extra $25 to get a printer, copier, scanner.
Look at this thing.
You can fax from this, the whole bit. We'll talk about it later, but it's a bit of a no-brainer.
It really is. So if you need a great printer, this is included. If you don't, that's fine. You can still get the laptop for under $300. And this is a great laptop. Now, quickly, I want to show you the color choices. We've got two. We've got this beautiful winter lavender. It is the most limited between with or without the printer. And then we have the midnight blue. These are both exclusive colors to HSN, and they are stunning. They are also coming to you with a wireless mouse, and they also come with Microsoft, don't they?
They do, with Microsoft 365.
Yeah.
So we've got a lot to talk about. I just had a cup of coffee, which I never do. I talk so fast anyway, so you're gonna have to slow me down in this presentation. I can feel it. There's a lot to get through in a little time. The number one thing that I need to make sure you know, I work with HP. We have planned out through the rest of the year what we're going to sell. This is the lowest price laptop, period, that we're going to do from HP until November. And I bring that up because a lot of us are gonna need a new computer this year. For example, Windows 10, the operating system Windows 10, it's being discontinued. It will no longer be supported by Microsoft in October of this year. 400 million of you use Windows 10 still, 400 million of us. So a lot of people are gonna need a new computer this year. This is the best price you will see, and it's touchscreen, and it is a 12-hour battery life, and it weighs 3.2 pounds. I'll get into all the extra, and it's an Intel processor. But just from the beginning, you should know that you're not gonna see a lower price computer from HP that isn't this model next month or the month after, or
and especially
not until Thanksgiving.
Especially knowing it's in Windows S mode 11.
Yes, Windows 11 S mode.
Question about that before we even go any further. What happens to those who still have Windows 10?
So if you still have Windows 10, it's not like your computer will shut off, and it's gonna be on October 14th, 2025, and we know exactly when it's gonna happen. But it will no longer update. So that Windows 10, like when you update your apps, for example, that you use with your computer, it's not gonna work, they're not gonna work together very well. You're not gonna receive current programming information to that operating system anymore. So you'll find over time, it's not gonna operate like it should. It's time to upgrade now, and we won't have a better price. Like I said, we won't have a lower price laptop from HP until November. Let's forget about price for a minute, because what I really want to do is show and tell you about the laptop itself. At any price, though I will say while it's up, look at the left-hand side of your screen. If you purchase just this laptop separately, of course the graphic just changed, but you're talking about $840 anywhere else for this laptop and all the software that we include and the mouse that we include. For the laptop and the printer together, if you're choosing that, it's almost $1,000. 3 times the price that HSN is offering it today. Now, the features, okay. The biggest game changer, Callie, I've been at HSN for, this will be my 20th Christmas, so a long time, sold a lot of computers and tablets and phones. I think the single biggest change in electronics I have seen, the biggest step forward, has been touchscreen.
Yeah.
The ability to have a touchscreen. And our good friend, Alice Caron, who was a show host here for years, I don't think I've ever seen anybody who loved touchscreen more than Alice. She would say, these mice things, they're confusing. I don't know. I want to see something. I take my finger, you just do a little, scroll like this. You want to see something more clearly? Oh, no problem. I think we had this on just a little while ago. Yeah, you just had on the wireless home, right? Bluetooth speaker. You can just pinch and zoom. And that's all there is to it. Look how clear everything is. You know what this means for those of us who just had our 50th birthday? I'm not gonna name anyone specifically, but maybe somebody on this stage just did. I did.
I do.
It happens to all of us. Anyway, better than the alternative. You don't have to put on your reading glasses for small print. And I think that's a game changer. So for example, one more quick example here. I'm at the bottom of HSN's page. HSN is proud of their small print. They should be free exchanges and easy returns. We want you to love what you buy. If you don't, send it back within 30 days. Need the same item in a different size or color. We'll ship your exchange for free. The point is, I couldn't have seen that without reading glasses, but now I can and you can too. So that touch screen, that high definition screen, still in a computer that is incredibly portable, on the go, lightweight, easy to use, makes all the difference in the world.
So if you are just tuning in, this is one of those moments, this is not airing all the rest of the day.
No, that's it.
It is your opportunity. There's no charge to ship. There's free shipping. This is available on 5 Flex or 6. It's either, so it's $70. $70 to get it with the printer delivered. And that's even without an HSN card. With an HSN card, $58.33 is all it takes to get the laptop and the printer delivered. If you don't want the printer, don't need to get the printer, but it's a great value on a printer. It's just a matter of, do you want this in the lavender color, winter lavender, or the moonlight blue? Both available. I'm told that the moonlight blue is the most popular right now.
Sorry, Cal.
There we go, thank you. And so it is definitely a moment. You've got a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee, and there's no restocking fee. If you decide against it for any reason whatsoever, no problem. Send it back within 30 days. All your money is refunded, whether you pay a flex or you pay for the whole thing, completely up to you. But with free shipping, an incredible buy on a touchscreen laptop from HP.
See something wild? Something
Yeah.
that no one would. So all right, the computer's already $299, right? So at $299, I mean, granted, it would be $840 other places. You see that. That keeps popping up kind of where I'm pointing right now. $299, you think, okay, well, the big extras aren't coming along. That's great. They throw in a mouse. Like, let me just give you an example. Everyone who buys today, whether you're choosing the computer or you're choosing the computer and the printer bundle, which, by the way, little note from our buyer, Tina, I got earlier today, it's the lowest price in history at HSN
Really?
of a computer printer bundle.
In history.
In the history of HSN, with HP, lowest price we've done. And you don't even see this, not reflected on the graphics or anything. We're including, if you pick up the printer, a $25 gift card for more ink. So it's really like even $25 less, you know, feels that way,
This
right?
is pretty extraordinary. We've been offering HP laptops for 20 years
This
at
is a
HSN.
history, yep.
And this being the lowest in history, that's a huge, huge thing. We do a lot of great buys. But when you look at this, it's $200 off of our price. And HSN gets the best prices on HP laptops, period.
And
we're
this
that kind of partnership.
will blow your mind, I think. So you think, oh, they won't include big things. Well, well.
Well.
We're including Microsoft 365. Now, y'all know what that is, right? It's Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, Access, OneNote Publisher. Like truly programs we use every single day, right? On Microsoft's website right now, that costs $10 a month. That's $120. We've paid for it for a full year. If you paid for it in advance, they'd give you 20 bucks off, and it would be $99.99 a year. So the fact that we're including Microsoft 365 makes the computer like it's $199,
Yeah.
right? Because you otherwise, and almost all of us use Microsoft Word or Excel or PowerPoint or Outlook or Access.
Absolutely.
We preloaded this on your computer. It's preloaded and it's paid for a full year. So if you're thinking, you know, what are the smaller points? Well, if $100 is a small point to you, it's not to me. It's a big point. It's really something worth noting, but it's those kind of things. We have loaded this. It's almost like a reprise of Customer Appreciation Month. I'll tell you why. There's 3 number ones in this computer. And the first number one, I'm in the mood to toot my own horn here a little. HP, the brand that I represent at HSN, is the #1 selling brand, not only in the country for computers, it's the #1 selling brand at HSN, period. For all of the great fashion and beauty and fitness. I was telling Kelly how pretty I think her dress is today. It's so cute.
Oh, thank you.
It is. It's
Juliana.
like, I noticed it the minute I walked out and said, that is so cute. For all of the great brands like Juliana that HSN sells, the #1 selling brand at this network is HP. And everybody expects me to go, oh, that makes me sleep really well at night. It doesn't. It gives me a panic because every other brand here wants to be #1 too. So we have to stay competitive in a way that we do almost nowhere else. This is an example of just how competitive we, HP, are at HSN. So you're getting the #1 brand at the network. The only reason it's a computer that is so much less expensive here is because we want to keep that position. We want to show our appreciation for HSN customers, and we want to bring the best deals anywhere.
Wow.
So that's the first number one.
That's a great perspective.
Yeah, well, it's kind of inside baseball, I know, and when I talk about it, I think, I hope this doesn't bore people, but it really is why our price is better here
and
than
you
somewhere
can
else.
Only imagine, after 48, we're celebrating our 48th birthday this summer. There's a lot of brands, and a lot of brands,
Sure.
I've been here 26
Hundreds and
years,
hundreds.
that have come and gone. And this is a brand that is as tried and true and beloved as any brand could be. I mean, HP, nobody has to ask, oh, what brand? HP is the brand. It's like the globally
H what?
most
HP.
recognized brand in the world. And that coupled with Intel, and so you really are, you do shop for the best prices here at HSN, there's no doubt about it. And the other thing, I mentioned that you've got 30 days to try something. If you buy an HP or any other brand in an electronics store, you know you have to pay a restocking fee, right? If you change your mind, if you want to return it. I think they give you maybe 2 weeks, and then if you do return it, they penalize you.
15% usually.
15% of the purchase.
$45.
Right. We never have done that, never will do that. We want your experience to be awesome. And I know for myself, because I have 2 HPs and I have an HP printer, it is just so fun to sit down because you actually learn every single time. They make it so much more user-friendly and intuitive than ever before.
It's one of the best things about it. Turning it
Yeah.
on is the simplest process.
Yeah.
And you read my mind. You mentioned the next #1 brand. So HP's the #1 brand at HSN, period, and also the #1 selling computer brand in America. The next big #1, big one, you see this? Nobody would expect on a $299 computer, frankly, or with a printer, which I highly recommend. You get a $25 gift certificate for ink when you pick it up with the printer, copier, scanner. I will talk about that in a minute. No one would expect that we're also doing the #1 processor brand in the entire world. Bum, 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 bum. Sound familiar? If not, it's because I'm off key, because it really should. It's one of the top brands in the country as well. Bum, 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 bum. #1 processor brand in the world. This is an Intel quad-core Celeron processor. We have a video we're going to run for you. We're going to run it twice in a row right now. It's so nice. We want you to see it twice. The big things about the Intel Celeron processor. #1, value. We've talked about that a lot because we don't want you to miss it. Best price HP computer will do, we HP will do, until November of this year. That the value, is obviously clear. But the other word there, really important, it's value and it's versatility. This is a computer design. If you're a grandma, if you're retired, you use your computer for social media, those perfect. If this is for a student and they need to get a little work done, we've got built-in Word, Excel, Power, we paid for it. It's a $100 value. We paid for it, done. If you do some gaming, this has an Intel chip inside. So across the board, it's built to be a versatile computer for people who work, for people who play, for people who are retired. It's got that pinch and that zoom and that beautiful touchscreen, which makes everything a pleasure. Even multitasking, if your computer slows down when you multitask, this is key. This is key. If your computer gets, so I've got video open here, I've got Microsoft PowerPoint open, I'm gonna do a little bit of moving, editing, creating a 3-dimensional slide. That is not something a basic computer would do easily, but this computer does. So let's talk about speed for just a minute. And I've got, in just a minute, we'll pull up a video. I'll start to tell you about it and then we'll show it. Compared to a computer, if I've said too much and you're already like, oh, I don't know, there's a lot to consider, this looks amazing. What I'm about to tell you now, I think is really the cherry on top. And that is, compared to a computer from 5 years ago, look at these numbers. This computer is up to 12 times, 1,200% better. You'll see it right now with 3D gaming. It's up to 8 times faster high-definition video conversion. When you watch a video on your computer, does your computer sometimes slow down? Does it pause? Does it wait? Does it hesitate? I bet the answer is yes, if you bought your computer 2, 3, 4 years ago. We're talking about a difference from just 5 years to today of 1,200% better, 800% better. Now, technology is the only thing in the world that has progressed at this rate. Let me give you a comparison. If Callie was out here today with a vacuum cleaner, and she said, this vacuum cleaner is 800% stronger than it was 5 years ago. Then when she went to vacuum, the tiles or the wood
was gonna
planks would
say.
come off the floor, right? It could, if it's 10% better in any other category, you're crowing about it, right? Anybody,
That's a good.
if your dishwasher was 800% faster, then your dirty dishes would be done in 3 minutes. And that would be great. That's not what's happened in the world yet. But technology is different. Artificial intelligence, Chat GPT, all those things you hadn't heard of at all, they didn't exist. They existed when this computer was made, and it's why it's 1,000+% faster, Callie, in a lot of categories.
I'm so impressed by this. We've done a lot of presentations, lots of different laptops over the years.
Sure have.
I cannot remember ever doing $299 and it's a touchscreen, ever. I mean, it's crazy, maybe $399, but $299.
That's right, maybe $400. That's exactly where this price point should be.
$299. Oh, and my gosh, look at how delicious this is. Our Wagyu beef burger is coming up as our today's special with Curtis Stone in about 10 minutes, so stick around for that. My mouth is watering. But here's the thing. Obviously, everybody's recognizing this value because we are really, really busy on this one. It is the only airing all day. We do have limited numbers in certain variations here. Let me give you the lowdown. If you want, because you can do this laptop with or without this printer, which we're going to talk about in a minute.
I know I need to talk about
It's a
that.
$50 difference. If you want a great printer, it's an HP all-in-one for only $50. We'll get you into more of the details. But this is the blue that is seeming to be the hot, hot color of the day. Without the printer, we have 150 left. That's how limited.
That's it?
That's it.
This could be the final airing. I mean, last airing I had on this computer, I sold about 175 total. So that's good to know.
I'm just letting you know, if you don't want it with the printer, you can still get this for $299 in the blue. We also have the winter lavender. They're both exclusive colors to us at HSN. They both have this beautiful classic keyboard, and you can see it's got the numeric as well. So you're all set to go. But if you want it with the printer, both color options are still here. Do you want to just get into this for a minute?
Because I'm sorry I haven't. There's just so
okay.
many
We've got
good
about
things.
5 or 6 minutes left.
Okay, here's the deal. And then she's going to go cook Wagyu burgers. I should ask you now, if I let you leave like a minute early, how long do you think it would take for a Wagyu burger to be ready for me? Because it's lunchtime.
I will be
Will you
sure
ask
of
Chef?
it.
Okay.
I will make sure you've got one
good,
to go.
Okay, deal. They smell so, I wish you guys could smell the studio
This whole,
right now. All right, the printer. It's not just a printer. It's a printer, it's a copier, it's a scanner. Callie just grabbed those pictures. That's what your pictures are going to look like, and this is really important to understand. This is an instant ink printer. So you can do traditional ink, that's my little guy. You can do traditional ink, or what most people do is instant ink, and then ink automatically comes to the printer, and it's far less expensive. So like a print like this, you would spend what, $3 or4 on that at the drugstore? It costs about 7 cents with HP Instant Ink. And here's another really important thing. We're including not only 6 months of HP Instant Ink free, we're also including an additional $25 gift card for more Instant Ink. So if you were going to just have to buy cartridges for the printer you have at home right now in the next year, why would you? Your cartridges are going to cost you at least 60 bucks. This, when you consider the $25 ink certificate, costs you $25 for a brand new copier, printer, scanner. By the way, it's compatible with all forms of computers, smartphones. You can print from your tablet, all of those. The HP Smart app is awesome. It even has an auto dock feeder, a 35-page